pop foul behind the catcher into the screen. The count will remain 1-2. So Skillicorn doing a good job staying alive. Kane doing a good job throwing strikes. A lot of action here already in the top of the first inning. So 2 on, 2 out. 1-2 count. One and 2 pitch. That bounces. Weinreb doing a good job keeping that ball in front. That ball bounced 6 feet in front of the plate. Catchers are very important at this level. Two-two pitch, and that's fisted foul into the screen, third base dugout. Skillicorn will stay alive. Count remains 2-2. Kanye's pitch, and that's lifted over into center field. Aspen Fry, who was playing shallow, makes a fine running catch over the shoulder to save 2 runs and keep Southern California in this game. So after 1/2 of an inning, we've had 1 hit, 1 run scored, 1-0. Quartz Hill coming to bat. So no Cal, cashes in 1 run. Now Quartz Hill will come up and they'll face this defense. Maggie Smith over at first base. Kylie Powell will play second. There's Christina Crum, she's the shortstop. And over at third base, Savannah Auer. Out in left field tonight, Macy Spearman. The center fielder, Bailey Reed. Over in right field, that's Mary Skillicorn. Doing the catching tonight, Savannah Wall. And doing the pitching in the circle, Taylor Culp. Taylor has been in 2 games so far in the tournament. She's pitched 7 innings. She's got a whopping 10 strikeouts. She has a win, given up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, an ERA of 1.71. So she's done a great job so far out here in Western Region. And she'll have to keep it up to face this very good, talented Southern California offense. Olivia Maish will lead off, third baseman for SoCal. And Taylor's first pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Olivia waits, squares the bunt, pulls back, and ball is high. So Taylor gets in the hole 2-0. And that's bunted foul. Back to the screen. Southern California also 2-0 in pool play. They have wins over Hawaii and Arizona. Their next game will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. versus Nevada. Olivia takes low, and the count now is 3-1 to the leadoff hitter, Maish. Maish, 4 for 7 on the tournament, .571 batting average. She has 4 hits, and she leads off with a walk. So just like that, Southern California has something brewing with the leadoff batter at first base, and Aspen Fry stepping in. Aspen made 2 outstanding plays in the first inning on the double that got off of her glove. It made a spectacular effort to get to that ball, and then made a fine running catch to save 2 runs to end the inning. Ball gets away from Wall, and Maish will move over to second base. Aspen, 3 hits, 3 RBIs thus far in the tournament, as she bunts the ball foul. Aspen has a .375 average thus far in the tournament. She scored a couple of runs. And as we have a conference, we're going to take a quick break. So after the conference, Northern California defense knows what they're going to do. Aspen Fry waiting as Taylor Culp gets her sign, and the 1-1 pitch, and that's bunted, and that'll go foul. So Fry unable to execute the bunt. Now she's in the hole, 1-2. We'll see what coach has in mind. Defense thinks she's not going to bunt as she looks at ball 2. That's high. Two pitch is hit up the middle. Taylor Culp is able to snag it. Nice play. Gets it over to first base for the out on the play. Maish will move over to third base. That looked like it might have had a chance to get up the middle for a base hit. So Taylor doing a nice job to get a glove on that.
Number 22, Christina Kane.
So pitcher Christina Kane will step in with Olivia Maish out at third base, 60 feet away from tying the game up. Kane, 2 for 3, .667 batting average. Kane has 3 RBIs. She scored 4 runs. So she's been busy, very productive in that number 3 hole for Southern California. So right person in the right spot here, trying to pick up that run. That's taken for a ball, so 1-1 now. Taylor's been doing the majority of the pitching for this Northern California team with 7 innings in 2 games. Savannah Auer way up, looking for a bunt. And that ball is swung on and hit back to the screen. So 1-2 the count. Kanye waits. And that ball is way high. That'll even the count at 2-2. That ball is low. So full count now. I think they're going to be careful and not to groove a pitch here for this dangerous hitter. First base is open. And swung on and missed. So nice job by Taylor Culp. That's a big out. And another strikeout for Culp. That's 11 so far in the tournament. Savannah Scripter will step in now with 2 outs and try to pick up Maish over at third base. Savannah, the first baseman tonight. She looks at ball 1. Scripter leads the team with an .833 batting average. She's 5 for 6. Very dangerous hitter. 5 RBIs. So they're going to be real careful with her, and I don't believe she's going to get a pitch to hit. They've done their homework. They know what she can do. And they're going to give her 4 wide ones. That's probably a good move. So there's the walk issued to Scripter, and it'll be up to Chloe Sanchez. So 2 outs, first and third.
Next batter from North Hill, the shortstop, number 66, Chloe Sanchez.
Chloe Sanchez, 3 for 6, a 500 average, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout. We're back. Quick timeout. So Chloe Sanchez steps in with her 500 batting average, trying to pick up that runner at third to tie this game up. Taylor Culp with a clutch strikeout of Kanye. But she still has some work to do as she throws high. They will let Scripter take second base with 2 outs and the runner at third base. Chloe has scored a couple of runs, has an RBI. And the pitch, and that's ripped down the right field line, but foul. A good hack. Just a little late on it. So 1-1 the count to Chloe Sanchez, the shortstop for Southern California. Taylor looking in the sign, gets it, and ready to go. And she bounces one. Another nice play by Savannah Wall. Keep that ball in front. Keep that runner at third. Two-one pitch, and that floats high. So 2-2. Check that, 3-1. And she's in danger of loading the bases. That pitch is low, and she does just that. She loads the bases now. And that'll bring up catcher Alyssa Weinreb. Another little conference in the circle as Weinreb checks her shoes. Make sure she's ready to go. Weinreb also hitting 500, 3 for 6. She has 3 hits, scored 3 runs. She's looking for her first RBI, and now we have another timeout. We're back. Well, the manager making sure he's got everything straight with his team out there. And we're ready to go. The pitch to Weinreb, and that's high. It's a Culp kind of struggling a little bit to find the strike zone. After that clutch strikeout of Kane, she's walked 2 straight. 1 intentional and 1 not intentional. And she finds the outside corner. So 1-1 count. 2 outs. Bases jammed with Southern California runners. 1-0 Northern California. And here's the pitch. And that's called strike. So Weinreb now in the hole. 1-2. Taylor trying to dig deep. Get out of this inning. And the 1-2 pitch. And that's outside. Ball 2. Volunteer umpires. Southern California wanted that strike. Northern California, I should say, wanted that strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's way high. So I don't know if that's a changeup she's trying to throw, but she needs to make an adjustment on the release point. Consistently missing on that pitch. Well, 3-2 the count. Nowhere to put Alyssa Weinreb. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted in the short right field. That'll fall. 1 run will score. Scripter rounding third. And on a big turn, that was Chloe Sanchez made a big turn when Scripter didn't score. She got picked off trying to get back to second base. 1 run will score, and after 1, a 1-1 tie. So as we start the second inning, you see a view of the sky out here in San Bernardino. Palm trees blowing in the breeze. A nice breeze. A nice warm summer night. And to lead off things for Northern California, in the top half of the second inning, that'll be Taylor Culp, the pitcher.
California's the pitcher. Number 99, Taylor Culp.
She takes low. Pitch from Kane. One-0 pitch. That's inside, and she fists the ball foul. Connie doing a good job keeping that ball in on the hands of these Northern California hitters. Unable to extend their arms and square up the ball. 1-1 pitch. That's a check swing that's fouled. Culp tried to hold up, got a piece of it, and now she's in the hole. 1-2. Kane, ready, and hits the outside corner for strike 3. So good start for Kane. Christina recording her second strikeout of the game. And we'll see number 20, Kylie Powell, step in.
Number 20, Kylie Powell.
Kylie, second baseman tonight. That ball hits the inside corner for a strike. That ball gets a piece. That gets a piece of the hitter, hit her in the arm, and she'll take first base. She did square around to bunt before she could get out of the way. Manager John Scripter is arguing the fact that she made an attempt at the ball, in which case it would be a strike. And we're going to have a brief conversation. So home plate umpire Devin Brown asked for help with the crew, and they all agree that it's a hit by pitch, and that'll bring up Savannah Auer, the third baseman. So Powell will be at first base on the hit by pitch. 1 out here. And the pitch is called strike. Throw over to first base by Weinreb. Powell back in time. And the 0-1 pitch. That is another called strike. Kane starting to get a rhythm. Is ahead now, 0-2. And Northern California will take their 1 offensive timeout this inning. Okay. Coach and batter talk it over. Savannah is ready, and she looks at strike 3 called. So Kane with another strikeout here in the inning. That's the second out of the inning. And now she'll have to deal with Savannah Wall. who hit back to Kanye in the first inning. But still a dangerous hitter. So 2 outs, Powell at first. Kane getting her sign. And the pitch. Check swing, that's high. That'll go for a ball. Christina working hard in that circle. It's warm down there on the field. That pitch is rolled up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Center fielder Fry pulls it in and throws it into second base. Wisely holding it second is Kylie Powell. And so Savannah gets her 5th hit of the tournament. And a single up the middle. So 2 outs, a couple of runners on now. And Christina Crum, the batter. Christina walked, came around to score. The only run of the game in the first inning. Christina with her 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored. Trying to pick up another one here. That ball is taken for ball 1. So Powell out at second. Savannah Wall at first. Christina Kanye getting the sign. And the pitch. She hits it hard under the legs of Maish at third base. On the play, Maish will throw home, but not in time. And that'll score Powell sliding in under the tag from Weinreb. On the play, the runners move up. Wall the third. Crum on the air goes to second base. So the error on Maish costs a run. And Northern California is up 2-0. Ball was hit sharply, but right under the glove, right between the legs of Maish. I don't know if the sun is a factor. It's very bright. Where the left fielder is holding her arm in front of her eyes, or glove in front of her eyes, shading the sun. Third baseman doing the same thing. As the 1-0 pitch is sprayed foul. So Bailey Reed up there with her big batting average, now hitting close to 700. She has 3 RBIs. And she had that clutch double in the first inning that just got out of the way, out of the reach of Aspen Fry. You see the sun shining in the faces of the fielders there. So Reed steps in, a 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted. Foul. Catcher and third base Maish converge and the ball falls. So good hustle by Weinreb and Maish. They got tangled up a little bit. And the umpires are going to talk about something. I don't know what they could be discussing. It would look like clearly a foul ball. And we're going to take a quick break. So the discussion was whether third base runner Wall interfered with the play. There was some contact there, but umpires ruled no interference, and we continue. That ball is lifted, left center field. That'll get into the gap, and that'll roll to the wall. 1 run will score, 2 runs are in, and Reed will stand at third base with a stand-up triple and 2 RBIs. So Bailey Reed continues her hot hitting. Is so far the star of this game with a double and a triple, 3 RBIs. as Northern California plates a couple of more runs. Go up 4-0. Maggie Smith now steps in. She'll look at ball one. So a big call there by the umpire. Looked like it might have been interference, but they got together and they ruled that runner did not interfere with the ability of Maish to catch that ball. So there's a slow roller out to Sanchez at short. She throws over. A nice scoop by Savannah Scripter, and that'll end the inning. But not before 3 runs come in on a couple of hits, and after 1.5 innings, Northern California 4, Southern California nothing. Back to start the second inning. The view of the flag blowing in the breeze is picking up a little bit. We have 4-1 score. Northern California ahead of Southern California. And to start the second inning for Southern California, Sierra Lujan, the right fielder. She looks at a strike on the outside corner, wearing 29 on her back. It's hard to see the numbers with those light blue camouflage uniforms. And she looks at another strike, so Taylor Culp ahead of the count now. With a 4-1 lead, just trying to get outs. Southern California trying to get some base runners. There's a check swing, and that is a called strike 3. So Taylor records her second strikeout of the game and adds to her total now in the tournament with 12. Madeline Smith will step in, second baseman, as she pops one foul over by the first base dugout. The 0-1 count.
Rocky's friend. Rocky brought him.
Culp has her sign, and she's ready. A check swing, and that's low. A swing and a miss. So Taylor now ahead of Sierra Madeline Smith. So 1-2. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. And down goes Smith. So Taylor now picking up some momentum, getting in a rhythm. That's her third strikeout of the game. Second of the inning. So with 2 outs, Southern California will send Savannah Haskins up. Savannah, the left fielder tonight.